previously on Into the Yonder Void, we made it to Skullport, and I went to go rinse off the puke from my hair, and I met this fish, and he's really cool, and his name is Biscuit, and he told me that people are dumping something into the water, and I think I saw what it is, but it looks really gross and green and slimy, and I don't think that it could be good for anything. So while I was doing that, I guess Gil went to buy like a fish holder for Biscuit, and Nez and Fee, they went to the gold cup or whatever it's called, and I don't know what's going on there.
The D20 Syndicate presents Into the Yonder Void. Welcome back to the D20 Syndicate podcast. What's up, guys?
Oh, hi.
A weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play podcast. I am your host and DM, Seth, and around the table we have our players.
I'm Billy, and I play a special episode of Blossom.
I'm Tomas, and I play a rerun of The Cosby Show.
Oh, no. I'm Lindsey. Who am I? I'm Lindsey, and I play... Wait, are we saying an episode of?
Oh my God, let's just say anything.
I'm Lindsey, and I have a very bad memory of all of these shows.
You were just talking about how you love brotherly love.
I'm Lindsey, and I'm Brotherly Love. The whole show, not an episode. All of it.
The idea, not the show.
The city
Tell
elf.
an idea.
And I'm Michaela, and I play Can.
That's right. Each week we record for your listening pleasure and have trouble recalling memories from the 90s sitcom era. This is episode 49. God
49.
fucking Christ.
Giddy
Seth,
up,
I'd kind of be upset
49.
if you remembered right away.
No,
No,
even
because
helped
it's
him.
fun.
He literally
I
signed
could-
it with his
He can't
hands.
count.
Yeah, he was throwing me. I thought you were throwing out 44, and I was like, oh, I don't think that's
I think
right.
we're past 44. 49? We're one
Seth
away
is
from 50?
blind to physical anything.
I'm digit blind, guys.
That makes me think of whenever you try to mouth words to someone across the room. It never works for me. None of you ever do it. Just learn sign language.
It doesn't work with Seth because he will repeat out loud what he thinks you're trying to silently say.
It's funnier that way.
It's not.
Washing machines?
Her hat is bad.
I know we only have 10 minutes left.
So many interactions I have to cut out. Just what was that? Oh, okay. That just sounds like nothing.
Just fucking tell me.
That's more to edit.
Just text it to me.
Just roll.
That's
Just
what
let
that's
him
what I
go
want.
until it feels good for him to stop, and then we'll trim it down in post.
No, just message. If I go, then message it to me.
Sometimes I have to, before you...
Then message it to me then, and then go.
And then you'll go, huh?
Okay, are you
Not if
fucking me
we've
off?
established this. We have to establish this
It won't
beforehand.
work because he'll forget.
I won't
or
forget
she'll
that.
forget.
We're almost 200 episodes into this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's been seamless every time.
Yeah, you all should just learn sign language. It's so much easier.
Nobody's going to learn sign language. Stop trying to make sign language happen.
It's fun.
This is like the 10th time you've mentioned sign language
It's awesome. It's been
today.
How much is sign language paying you to say that?
Yeah, what's big sign language about?
Look, my
BSO.
brother knows sign language, and we can sign to each other across the room, and it has been so nice.
Well, how's that working for you when he lives in a different town?
Well, now he's back, Seth. He's not in another town.
He's not
here.
in this room.
Fuck.
Need to hire Kyle as an interpreter so he can stand behind Seth.
then
we
he
can
just
sign the
says
time,
what
and then
I'm
he
signing.
can just lean into your ear.
And he's signing to Lindsey, who then has to tell Michaela. All
And
because she refuses to text me the time left.
And then Tomas and I get the lady that does all the rap concerts in sign language. And she's just over here doing
awesome.
Wu-Tang
And we're
lyrics.
just vibing. And she's just rapping it out with their hands.
Check out my gravel pit.
Do they have sign language interpreters at rap concerts?
Yes.
That's
Have
really.
you not?
You haven't seen that
You
lady?
need to
No.
see.
The
You need to see
fucking
videos
lady who
of
did
this.
Rap God
Yeah.
during Eminem's performance.
yes,
She's just
yep.
like
Yeah.
she's doing
So cool.
Naruto hand seals.
Pretty much, yeah.
So
Awesome.
fucking cool.
Yeah, the one lady went super viral because she's like fucking like vibing on it too.
Yeah. So cool. I wish I was better so I could do that.
Now it's time for tonight's Around the Campfire question.
Yeah.
Tonight's Around the Campfire question is, tell me about an unusual or unique talent that you have. Let's start with Gil.
Well, recently, since we went through that portal bullshit, my shadow has been tangible. I can make it do stuff, or it does stuff without me asking it to do stuff, and it can like actually get solid and shit, and that's kind of interesting. I haven't seen anyone else do that, so I don't know if that's really a talent, but I could probably make some money off that.
Very nice. Thank you so much. Nezrah.
I have the ability to control how a coin lands when I flip it. I've studied coins before, and I know exactly where to place my thumb when I flip the coin to ensure that it lands on the side that I want it to.
Are you allowing this?
Is this a... Hold on. Unpause. How? Pause. I'm just so baffled. Is this a... Do you want to message me if that's a skill or ability that you have on here?
No, I'm just making shit up off by the seat of my
that's
pants.
that's why I'm asking if you're allowing this, because if Gil finds out about this, he's going to exploit it a lot.
I will say, this is what I will say. You 100% believe that that is the case.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Does that work for you?
Sure.
Okay. Confidence is
Ooh.
everything.
Even that thing you said could mean a lot of things, because something could be influencing you.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know anything more than the audience does. I'm just putting things together.
I know, but it's also fun to tell you to shut the fuck up so that you don't give me ideas that are better than mine.
Shut the fuck up, it's art crawl. Shut your mouth.
Fee.
All right, it's a tie for 3. Tree climbing, intermediate yodeling, and and I have a pretty good photographic memory whenever I read a book. That's about it.
I really thought that you were going to go with tap dancing.
I think I did before. I mean, I'm trying tap dancing. I'll get there eventually, but it's not an innate talent, you know? I have to work really hard at it.
Did we specify innate
one day.
talents?
Yeah, just a skill that you have. It doesn't have to be innate.
It's a building skill. Tap dancing.
Yeah, progress, not perfection, right?
Progress, not perfection. Mm-hmm.
And can.
One thing a lot of people don't know about me, but a lot of people do know about me.
What? That's how good I am at comparisons.
Is that I can eat and drink a lot really, really fast. I was undefeated in my school's annual fruit salad eating contest.
Undefeated?
Undefeated.
Wow.
Is that just eating a lot of fruit salad?
Really fast.
That would be hard, yeah.
No hiccups?
Never.
Wow.
It's like they were put on this earth for one thing, and that was to eat fruit salad in huge amounts
fast.
very quickly.
Peach choked on a kiwi.
Just the first thing. Just
Here we go.
It's okay, Peach. I got it.
thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, shall we get started?
Maybe.
When we last left off, it was 2 separate tales going on at once. In the tavern were Nez and Fee, who had just encountered someone they overheard was an inquisitor. While outside the tavern, Can and Gil had just found a vessel for their fish and were on their way to the tavern itself.
We didn't find a vessel. I bought it and I haggled like an expert.
I used one word where you used 10.
Right, but I think it needs to be on the record that I did something successfully.
Expertly haggled and intimidated in order to get a cheaper vase.
Thank you.
And also they did some investigating of what that liquid
Collected
is.
some doo-doo water. Yep.
So
In a water skin. So hopefully somebody doesn't drink that.
you should
Immediately
remember
burns
on your night of
We didn't
carousing.
mark it. We didn't put the tape
And I
on
have
it
6
with
water
the marker.
Shit. We can make it into a game.
Russian roulette.
After the last episode, I had you guys roll to figure out the amount of information you would know about the Inquisition. So, on that, all of you are familiar, at least in some capacity. Nezrah and Fee, you are extremely,
Knowledgeable.
not necessarily knowledgeable, but you know who the fuck the Inquisition are and why that might be a bad thing. Can, you are also aware of who the Inquisition is. How you process that information is up to you.
Like, they're our favorite band, but we couldn't name any of the members.
Yeah, exactly. And Gil, you've been around, the world, at least in some capacity. You know who the Inquisition is as well.
Do they have like a naval squad? Like, do they patrol in boats?
Last you heard, no.
Okay.
Last you heard, they were kind of like stifled, a
Well, they
couple of
showed up to
decades
my
ago.
island in a boat.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, maybe they were just like catching a ride or something.
maybe.
It wasn't like a dark boat with purple sails or anything.
I don't remember that. I just saw him walking around and then getting on some ship.
So we will start with Can and Gil. You guys are making your way down toward the tavern, and you notice how like clean the streets are. For a port town, they must have good janitorial city staff because
Scruffy the janitor.
it's very, very clean here. You don't notice like any refuse or rubble even.
This town has way less shit on the ground than the other towns I've been to.
Especially port towns. Usually port towns are like a
Covered in seagull shit
yeah,
everywhere.
and puke and stuff because people,
Yes.
they're there for a night or
Shore
two.
leave.
And, yeah,
Slimy and briny.
yeah, slimy,
Slimy and briny.
and yeah. So you guys are moving down. Are you guys heading directly to the tavern, or what's your plan?
I think we should head there like directly because I want
Yeah.
to milk the costume I have for as long as I can.
Yeah, you think that you probably have like another 40, 45 minutes somewhere in there.
Cool.
Yeah, Cannon, and which of you guys is holding the vase?
I am definitely not holding it.
You're not?
Definitely not. I gave you the vase for us to carry the fish, but I'm not holding it now.
I didn't ask for that.
I gave you a present.
A chore.
So are you going to carry the vase?
Well, I
Can?
guess so. I'm not going to leave it.
You have to get backpack straps.
No, that's just full of the slime right now.
No,
Right?
The water skin.
The water skin is the,
Oh, yeah.
the fish is for the...
Are you still wearing
Did
the
we scoop
book Bjorn?
the fish?
I don't believe so. No.
So we still got to scoop him.
Are you still wearing the book Bjorn?
Yes.
Yes.
And all of the remaining gear.
Oh, man.
Which Madrigal suggested to actually disperse some of
Right.
You don't know that.
Yeah,
he said it in front of
all
everybody.
us.
You don't know that.
So Can is just this
Also-
walking pile of laundry
Yes.
with a book strapped to the front
also,
of it and holding a fucking
Just precariously
vase.
on top.
Also a giant alligator skin, like essentially
yeah.
flak jacket on the front,
Is she like kind of hunched over a little bit?
and a big staff.
Or she got it?
Yeah. How are you managing all of this?
This is the best
Gracefully.
And Gil is just walking, like, strutting calmly with his
So
cane.
Can looks like your pack mule essentially.
And I've got, like, one hand on my hip, just, super casually.
thing. You're Kramer doing his pimp walk.
Yes, exactly. Exactly that.
So yeah, how are you carrying the vase in front, on top? Are you going to try to fix it somewhere?
Probably on top.
Okay. So you're just like holding it over your head.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Did you scoop the fish?
No.
I don't believe so.
Not yet.
So yeah, you guys are walking down and you guys hear like a
Who's feasting at us? Where is that coming? What?
you guys look around and in the alleyway you see This, I guess it would be best described as Harengon adjacent.
Oh.
So this large, like, humanoid rabbit-looking creature.
Oh, cute.
The thing that kind of throws you off at first.
Large, how large? Like large for a rabbit or large compared to us?
To those that may not know what a Harengon is, it's like, yeah, not compared to your characters, but...
Like 4 feet tall, something like that?
I would say, yeah, between 4 and 5 feet. It's hard to tell normally because of the ears. However, this one looks like they have cropped ears.
Oh.
And kind of leans out from the alleyway.
Stylishly cropped or like forcefully cropped?
Maybe stylishly. It doesn't look like it was like, you know, against their will or anything, or like an accident. It definitely looks like there was somebody's intention behind it.
Hey, look at that little bunny man.
What?
I think he's looking at us.
Well, yeah, he's psing at us. What?
You want us to go in there, little guy? Should we go in the alleyway? That seems kind of thing. Is he trying to talk? Am I interrupting?
No, it's like, yeah, he was like, he like kept looking like he was starting his sentence, so then you're like, what are we doing in here? So he's just like, yeah, he's like got his, like, one of his paw fingers out trying to, like, get a
He's
word
not
in
very
edgewise.
assertive, that's for sure.
Could you please come this way? I have to talk about a very delicate subject matter.
Gonna roll an insight check on that.
I am
All right, yeah,
just
feel free.
picturing
Yeah, I want
Peter
insight.
Rabbit, and I love it.
So he's got like gray and white
He
fur.
would have been like, okay, Mr. Bunny, and then,
You're so cute.
without question.
And then it's the murder rabbit from Monty Python.
So he's got
You look
these
behind you, there's another murder rabbit.
he's got these like shorter cropped ears, about half of the usual length. Gray and white fur that's like very like
Bugs Bunny.
voluminous, but also like a little like feral almost. Like, and it's just like kind of sticking off in all directions. He's a pretty woolly guy for the breed.
Fancy clothes, frumpy.
They're not frumpy. He looks like maybe like a lower level merchant. Like he does okay.
He's definitely addicted to skooma.
But yeah, he also appears to be like very. So your insight, what did you get?
17.
17?
9.
Okay, yeah, you just see this like creature this Harengon is looks like he's like twitching or something to you, Can. He seems to you, Gil, he appears to be under like some sort of duress, or like something is bothering
So
him.
it's not jumpiness of his species. It's
No, this is like agitation of some kind.
You fucking chihuahua.
Can I see where the alley leads?
Give me a perception check.
Leads to your doom.
Ooh, 11.
11. All right. Are you going to do a perception check as well?
Yes, please.
Okay.
How tall? This is a humanoid rabbit.
Yeah, he's between 4 and 5 feet.
gosh.
With the ears.
11.
11. Wait, you guys both got 11s?
We sure did.
So you
Weird.
guys see exactly the same thing. You see it. It's still daytime. So
So we roll doubles.
Yeah. So you see it.
So you get to roll again.
Yeah, we roll again.
So you see the same thing. Well, yeah, you see this alleyway. It's like kind of lined with brick, like everything else in this city. It looks out because you're looking out at the southwest side. So it looks out beyond. There's a bunch of trees.
Is there light coming from where he is? Like daylight? Or
It's
does
still
it
daylight
go
out.
does it go further into buildings and stuff?
No, it goes to the edge of the town. You guys are still like pretty close to the entrance, so you're seeing like the trees beyond.
What about beyond the pines?
All right, I'm pretty
Not
sure
much.
I could whoop his ass.
But you
So-
also see it looks like he's standing right by this like stand, apparently like some sort of like
Merchant
stand.
stand? Okay. Yeah, I think we're good to go in there.
There's not like a dumpster that a bunch of gang members are hiding behind, waiting to jump him.
Fighting a gang of bunny rabbit people would be
So cute.
so fun.
Well, here's the thing: his buddy is a
jumped.
half Goliath.
That's not as fun.
less fun. I thought I was gonna scream
He
these
just
motherfuckers.
like stands up.
I love that team idea. So cute.
So you guys are gonna approach,
Right, yeah, I'll go.
or are you gonna hang back?
I'll slowly approach.
Okay. And he like kind of like comes forward.
So normally, I would be trying to sell you something right now,
And he's like shaking.
but I have an emergency. I need someone to watch my stand because technically it's not a legal stand, so if anybody comes by, I have no protections. So I need someone to watch it because I had a lot of fish that was apparently bad, and I have to go immediately, but I will be back. I will pay you if you'll watch my stand.
No problemo, man.
He loves illegal stuff.
We are charitable and friendly.
Thank you so much. Just stay right here. Don't let anyone steal anything. If they want to buy anything, just tell them to wait a few moments. Thank you. And he, like, he just pounces off.
So I'm going to try and roll mischief here.
Okay.
I would like to take some of his stuff and replace it with some of the bullshit I have on myself.
Okay, what kind of bullshit do you have on you? And then I'll have you do it.
Don't you want to know what kind of bullshit he has first?
Well,
Not really.
I'll have you do it.
I want to look for stuff that is maybe more valuable that I could just replace.
So you tell me what you have and then give me an investigation check.
I have a mess kit. I have some common clothes. I have a bedroll, some rope, some rations, torch, tinderbox.
Give me an investigation check.
That's 15.
15. You see that you could very easily replace your bedroll if you wrapped it up in its cover. You see an identical cover, but using your investigation, you see that the bedroll that is on his stand is way nicer than yours. Like, yours has been used and like a little ratty because it's, you know, it's your bedroll. You've been sleeping on it. This one looks plush, brand new. The lining, nothing's destroyed on it. It's got this like nice pattern inside of like stars and moons.
This poor sweet rabbit.
And it's so plush that you're fairly certain that the first at least couple of months sleeping on it is going to be a lot nicer than your bedroll.
Nice. I will definitely swap that out.
Okay.
I'll make like I'll make like a coughing sound as I do it. As I swap them.
What else did you have after torch? What were you saying?
There's like a tinderbox. There's no, I don't want to give that away.
What sort of tools do you have?
I have thieves' tools, but I don't want to swap those.
Okay.
I do have navigator's tools, but I might need those.
Excellent. You see, so we can assume that your navigator's tools are fairly like common variety. You do see that he has a set of navigator's tools that are from the official Navigators Guild.
You have play school navigator tools. He has like Webster,
Rand McNally brand.
Brand McNally.
And both of your navigation tools are in these wooden boxes. His is lacquered with like a black paint kind of fringed around the edges, and a gold filigree on the front where the clasp is.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'll take that for
Hell
sure.
yeah.
Swapping it out. Ken, you're keeping watch, right?
Wait,
Is there a sign on this at all? Like any writing? Or
No sign at all.
any like decoration to the cart or like?
It's a pretty plain looking like vendor stall. The only real like decorative feature is that the awning over the top of it is like a nice seafoam green color. There's no emblem or anything like that. It kind of stands out with the sun because all the roofs are very brightly painted here, but any of the stalls you've passed have been like either like a brown or maybe even a red. But
Are there other stalls in this alley?
no. But he did say it was an unofficial location.
Yeah.
Is there like a ink and a quill there?
Yeah.
I'm going to take that. I'm going to draw like a little stick figure with like a third leg.
And you're going to draw that where?
I'm going to draw it on the awning.
Okay. I will need... Give me a... Are you trying to be sneaky about this, I guess?
I'm just trying to be mischievous.
Okay.
Trying to
give me a...
milk the mischief.
Give me a mischief roll. Ken, what are you doing while you're watching Gil do all of this? And holding your face above your head.
15.
Okay.
I'm looking around, kind of wondering why this is here in a like vacant alley tucked away, and also trying to figure out what's illegal about it.
Do you want to give me like an investigation check, or are you trying to like discern any features of it?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Damn, I'm rolling like butts. 5.
You want real dice?
No.
Okay.
Are there Echo Province coins there?
1 sec.
Okay.
So Ken, yeah, you like start like examining this stall. And you notice that there's like while you're looking around, you see that there's like this chest, almost like a little treasure chest, tucked back behind some fabric, like spools of fabric and things like that. It's definitely like a stall that's designed for what appears to be like adventuring or, maybe dungeoneering of some kind. Like it definitely, most of the things you see here revolve around, like kind of travel and things that you might need, but like nicer quality versions of those things. And the one thing that stands out about that chest is that it is bolted to the stone. So while everything else here is pretty mobile, that chest has been affixed.
I knock on it.
You're gonna knock on the chest?
Yes.
Okay. One sec. Your question was if there were any coins.
Echo province coins.
Okay. You don't see any coinage in this stall at all. So if he has coinage, he probably kept it with him.
This guy doesn't make much money here, huh?
Well, I don't know how he would. Nobody's gonna find this place.
Yeah, location is key. It really is.
That's what they say.
What's in the chest?
I don't know.
We should totally open it.
I'm gonna knock on it first.
So you knock on it. Nothing.
Does it sound empty?
Give me a perception check.
How thick is the wood on it?
It sounds pretty thick. But maybe
Do you think someone lives in there? Why are you knocking on it?
Man, I'm rolling just butts. 9.
9? Yeah, it's with that knock, it's thick wood. It's hard to tell if it's empty or not.
Is it locked?
You gonna try to open it?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Okay. You yank it open, and you look down, and you see darkness.
Whoa, look at that. What the hell? I look up at the sky to see if it's like, if there's any like light from the sun or anything going down in there.
Yeah,
or,
it looks like a hole of some kind.
but it's just a hole.
With, inside. Yep.
I pick up a rock and drop it in.
It definitely hits something hard.
Ooh, it's like a cellar or some shit.
The cellar's cellar.
What do you think he does in there? Why are you laughing?
Gil just stares off. I don't know. Is it even his? Or is it like, I don't know. Maybe it's his house or something. But maybe it's where his like high quality goods are.
Maybe.
How big is the chest?
It's probably like a 2 foot by 2 foot. It's fairly large.
Deep, like out from the wall.
Yeah, it's not up against the wall, but it's like there's maybe like 8 inches of space.
Could I fit in it? That's
You
what
could, yes.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna look around and maybe like keep an eye out for the bunny
don't
guy.
think you should go in there.
I really got to.
I don't think that's
This
a
is
good
usually where like
that
fancy stuff
feels
is.
like
here.
a bad idea.
I think fate has brought us here
but
for
there's
this
not
very.
even like a ladder. And it sounded like a long way down.
I got an idea. I take out my rope and I tie a knot to the cart.
It's just like a stand.
Stand. Don't let this break, or I'll be in and out, I swear. And then I just jump in and take the rope down.
Victim of his own curiosity.
Gil, I need acrobatics. As you leap into the hole, you see him disappear into the hole holding the rope, and the entire stand slides forward, smashing up against the wall. And it was not held down well. And it just smashes up against the wall. Gil, what was your acrobatics?
I whistle
17.
over the sound.
17?
Yeah.
You feel the rope like kind of give way as if it wasn't properly affixed as you fall into the darkness here.
Ken!
You whistle.
Yeah, once I hear that it's making a lot of ruckus, I start whistling to kind of hide the sound.
You're supposed to cough!
Give me deception.
Oh my goodness.
Give me perception, Gil.
18.
Nice. You are doing a good job, you think, of covering up this ruckus with your whistling.
27.
27. Gil, you think you have about 5 seconds before you can feel like some give on the other end of the rope before something snaps at the top, whatever you're connected to.
I'm gonna just slide down.
Okay. All right, just give me athletics then.
12?
You do a pretty good job despite the circumstances sliding down the rope, and you were feeling that and right as you get to the bottom, you were like you knew you were like a second away from it snapping and just falling. But
how far down am I?
60 feet.
Jesus, okay.
All right, Gil, you were at the bottom of the chest. It's dark down here.
Magically dark or just dark?
Just dark.
All right. How big of a room is it?
Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah.
You ask me that all the time.
I
Yes.
can't remember who does and who doesn't. I know 2 of you do, 2 of you do not.
I have dark vision, and then one of my eyes
Right side does not, left side does. I'll remember that.
There you go, yeah.
Will you remember that?
No. A lot of things to keep track of. That's why I ask questions.
It's true.
So you're looking at what is essentially like a square-shaped tunnel carved out of rock. This is what it kind of appears like at first. As you kind of examine it, though, you realize like, oh, this was intentionally constructed out of essentially like big bricks that are probably like 2 foot wide, 1 foot tall. So somebody made this. It's like some sort of shaft, and it goes back a bit, and you can see that there is a fork, a T intersection about 50 feet up ahead of you.
And there's no objects, nothing of any value in this room I'm in now.
Give me investigation.
So this is like a whole big
I'm not trying to look heavily. Like, is it there
then give me
anything
perception,
obvious in the room at all? Like,
Did Gil just really mad-eye moody himself?
26.
26. With that perception check, there's no objects, but you do see there is some gunk down near the
Is it evil?
near the floor, like floor where it meets the wall to your right, about 10 feet ahead of you. Just a small amount of it. Looks very similar in consistency. You're not sure on color, but very, very similar in consistency to the stuff in your water skin.
Okay.
Also like to take this moment to tell everybody to be on the lookout for my album that's coming out later this year. It's a Midwestern emo album where wall meets floor. It's going to be good.
Billy, go to
Go
sleep.
wait in the car.
Yeah. I'm going to go, and I'm going to turn left at the intersection.
Okay. You turn left at the intersection, and you're going to continue down. There's a hallway.
Yep, I'm going to follow it.
Okay.
You can switch to somebody else.
I'm going to switch right now to Can. Can, as you're looking at like this mess and whistling and stuff like that, you hear a behind you.
Oh, hey.
You turn around and you see, give me a history check.
George Washington.
Is
you
that
roll low, so
you?
you have no idea who this is.
George Washington Carver.
Going from a wooden teeth joke to a peanut butter joke. All right.
17.
17. Yeah, so I'll let you decide how you've seen one, probably because they came to your island before. But as you turn, you see this very elaborately dressed owlin, a large owl creature, staring at you.
This is so weird because you were so anti-animal races,
I know,
and you were just throwing
I'm
them
not-
left and
you're
right up
killing
in
it
here.
with the NPCs. I
Anti-animal
love
races. I just think it's unoriginal to just keep producing animal races, but I will use what is available
I love it.
with a few exceptions.
So cute.
Very elaborately dressed like somebody who is seafaring, but also has a lot of money. Their plumage is like white and a little bit of gray, kind of around their head, and they're wearing like this wonderfully elaborate red overcoat, some like scarves wrapped around their neck, kind of flowing down. They've got like an array of jewelry that would fit on like a birdish creature, so like a big, large, like glittering golden bangle on one wing, and they lean down and look at you. Are you open?
Well, not technically.
Well, would you make an exception for a quite fabulously wealthy individual who is seeking an item of necessity?
Well, I'm not technically the owner of this place, so...
Nonsense. You're in front. You can do business, can you not?
I mean, I guess I've done business before, so I
Excellent. And he like walks past you and he starts like examining. I am after a navigator's set. Mine went overboard and I would like to replenish my stock. So, and he like looks down and he sees this like busted up,
Really worn.
yeah,
really worn.
Well, I suppose that will do.
Just something that I absolutely need.
It's vintage.
Vintage, you say? What year?
2.
Give me a deception check, can.
7.
15.
He like kind of like looks at you quizzically.
Of which reckoning would that 2 be? Which timeline?
Purple.
Give me deception at disadvantage.
Your aura is purple.
Oh, shit. 7.
7. He cocks his head and then
My dear merchant, if you're planning to be of a caliber that deals with deception, perhaps you should practice the art. I do not know what 2 purple would be. However, I do know that you're lying. And on that note, I believe the value is worth less than you might think it is. So,
I don't even work here, man.
be that as it may, you are currently manning this, are you not?
I'm canning this.
I say to the camera. Anyway, back to the scene.
I'm discarding it.
Well, you can guard it from future paupery if you accept my offer, and I will give you...
and he examines it.
I will give you 1 silver piece for the navigator's tools.
I think it's probably worth closer to 5.
5? Is that what you say? Give me a persuasion roll.
18.
18. He like seems to consider it and then he like looks up.
Do you know who I am, dear merchant?
Dear Mr., I don't.
Well, allow me to illuminate you.
But you look good.
Why, thank you. I do take pride in my plumage.
Are you somebody?
I am somebody. I'm surprised you don't know me on sight alone. I am Xanatis Sanuk, and they call me the Prince of the Open Seas. I am the mightiest, seafaring individual in this region. No one can escape my purview. If I want something, I demand that you sell this to me for no more than 2 silver.
I am really sorry, but I have no idea who you are.
He like kind of stares at you.
3 silver then.
I mean,
That's my final offer. 3 silver for the navigator's tools.
I'm from like a port city and I have never seen you.
That's beside the point. Now we are discussing the price.
Ooh, call him out. Call him out.
How much is Gil's?
You would
Shit,
probably
or-
have no idea.
I mean, I guess. Sure.
Yeah, splendid.
All right. And he reaches in and he grabs 3 coins and he like holds them out to you.
Just put him on the table.
He like looks.
It is a bit of a mess, is it not? Are you sure this won't roll away?
I mean, set him down gently.
He does.
Excellent. All right. Is that a hole?
And we're going to switch to Fee and Nez.
That guy's a phony.
You guys are sitting at the table and you just heard people whispering that this guy inside here is an inquisitor. How might you react to that information?
So, Fee's hair is going to start getting kind of purple, and there's going to be a layer of like, you know, where there's frost on the grass when it starts to get a little bit colder. That's
Rime.
like layering her. What?
Rime.
Rime?
Yes.
Oh,
Rime.
she's getting rime just kind of covering her skin a little bit, and her skin's starting to go just a little bit like grayish blue.
Nobody's seen that before.
But she's trying to like slow it down. She's like, fuck.
Give me
sounds like a saving throw.
Yeah, it's a saving throw, but against yourself.
Okay.
Give me, let's call it Constitution.
Okay.
See if you can get yourself under control.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
23.
So there's a momentary flare of this, and then you immediately like
It's
bottle it.
Okay, it's fine.
Frost Maiden's got
Just
that
play
shit
it
under
cool.
control.
Yeah, just play it cool, Nez. It's gonna be fine.
Nez hasn't seen her like that.
Oh, so, but also, do you say that like just kind of absently? Because Nez would have neither of you would have any reason to like
collectively know.
Yeah. About one another, or know that the other person has any of that information.
I think she was just kind of saying it like when you're trying to calm yourself down. So yeah, I guess more absently.
It would be kind of like. So this might seem odd to say. How are you? What would Nez's reaction be?
So I'm still like super slunk down in my chair, almost to the point where it's basically just almost my eyes just kind of coming up over the table.
That's
top.
not suspicious at all. Who's that crouching guy?
Nez is not having a good time.
Fee, maybe it's been a while. Maybe we should go look for Gil and Ken.
Okay, so I definitely think we need to leave like very soon.
Oh, fantastic. Sounds
but
good.
if we leave right now, they're going to suspect.
What?
I think they're going to be after me. I whisper.
Okay, I'm gonna need.
Fuck.
We'll call this sleight of hand for the or
Sleight of mind.
Let's do deception. That's better. Because you're
the same for me. Okay. I rolled a not 1. It's 5.
Nat 1, 5. Okay, gotcha. Nez, you think that this maybe her anxiety made her whisper louder than she may have intended, and you notice like there's a shift in kind of the mood of the room. Like everything seems a little bit more tense. And
do I notice that?
Maybe, yeah, you'd probably pick up on it. Like at first you didn't realize it, and then you're just kind of like,
For my items on my card that I'm going to be selling.
Give me deception again at disadvantage. Actually, roll it and then take away 2.
Oh my god. No. Okay. 7.
Okay, gotcha.
Take away 2.
Oh, so 5 again.
Yeah. It doesn't. You're not sure if it's believable necessarily, but you don't think so. But the Inquisitor is just kind of sitting there, sipping his drink, and just kind of looking around. There's a lot of muttering going on, so it is possible that he did not overhear any of this.
Is there
He's
only
also
one way in and out of this place?
That you're aware of at the moment. You know that there's a door behind the bar, and you know that there's a staircase to the left of the bar. But this big armored individual is also standing basically halfway between the front entrance and the stairs.
Are there any open windows?
None of the windows are open, no.
Do they look like they could be easily like pulled open?
Yeah,
like,
probably.
Are they lift windows? Are they out windows?
They're push out windows.
Push
They're
out
shuttered.
windows?
Yeah, they're shuttered.
Awesome. So in correlation to the entrance, they're sitting at a table closer to the entrance than we are.
Yeah, they're about 25 feet away from
Are they sitting? I thought they just came in.
I thought they were
the
at
guy
the
is
bar.
sitting.
They got a table.
Okay.
The guy is
right.
sitting because everybody moved. The guy is
Right.
sitting, but the armored guy, is
yeah.
just standing stock still.
Zombified Mountain is standing guard next to him. So at our table, is there a window behind me?
You guys are in the center, so there's windows like kind of all around.
Okay.
Like there's 2 on each wall.
Are they floor level?
No,
Or are they higher up?
they're probably 4 foot off the ground.
Only 4? Okay. So I guess that's what I meant. Like
Yeah.
ground floor level windows.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Not like French door windows or anything like that. Okay,
Yeah, I thought you were asking if it was like an egress or something.
where floor meets wall. My new Midwestern emo album coming out later this year. Anyway, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like slowly stand up and just start backing towards one of the windows.
Okay, there are a lot of tables behind you, so this might be a navigable thing that you're going to have to do. And you're trying to be sneaky about this?
I'm just trying to be nonchalant as possible.
Okay. Give me deception.
Please. 5.
What is it with you guys in 5s?
You guys might want to switch to analog.
Okay.
1 second. As you stand up, you kind of come up a little bit faster than normal, revealing how tall you actually are in comparison. The most conspicuous person in this giant, this giant Dragonborn. And as you stand
All
up,
of your warlock stuff falls out of your poncho.
Oh, not my warlock pipe.
Shit, my warlock yo-yo.
Shit, it has warlock paraphernalia residue
my
on it.
mug that says "I love being a warlock." Yeah, as you stand up, you kind of catch the eye of the Inquisitor, and he looks over at you. You. And he gestures.
I'm going to pretend like I didn't see or hear him.
You. He says
and I'm
again.
going to turn around and start walking towards the window.
Give me just a general acrobatics, because you're going to have to if you're trying
Walking around tables?
Everybody move to this side, so you're gonna have to navigate around tables, around people, and acrobatics would be probably the most appropriate.
Use your fucking legs. Oh, okay. 16.
16. Okay, gotcha. Fee, what? You seem like you had something to say.
Fee's going to grab a potion out of her pack.
Okay.
Did we get our drinks?
Yeah.
No, you have not gotten your drinks back yet. He was
That's what
still
I
making
thought.
them. He gave one of yours to this guy.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just go ahead and take this bottle out and then just kind of try to sip on it like it's make it look like it's more of an alcoholic one.
Okay, give me deception again.
What are you drinking
Yeah, what?
for real?
And what?
Oh, much better. I knew I had to roll better one of these times. 22, and it is Charming Aura.
Okay, gotcha. So you're just gonna start sipping on this and pretending it's like a regular drink.
Mm-hmm.
You said 22.
Yes.
Okay. This guy seems transfixed with Nezrah.
You over there. Where are you going?
I'm still just ignoring him.
Is that the guard or the other guy?
It's the Inquisitor guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the zombie mountain.
Are you?
I'm so sorry. Excuse my friend. We're not from around here. We're just a little bit nervous. Fee kind of has this newfound confidence.
And I won't even have you roll because those are both true statements.
Oh, I was just wanting to thank him for the suggestion. This is a wonderful drink.
It is, isn't it?
Is he hard of hearing?
I think,
Are you still just trying to get through there?
he's one of those socially anxious sort of people, We're in a big
Crowds.
crowd,
Yes,
yeah.
Yes, crowds. I understand. Well, please, don't be frightened of the crowd.
In fact, and he looks around himself where there's nobody but him.
Why don't you two come sit by me? There's hardly anyone over here.
Sure, absolutely. Okay, Nez, come on over.
Nez, what a wonderful name. And what is your name?
The name's, Fee.
Fee and Nez.
Yeah.
Travelers extraordinaire.
Are you still just trying to make it towards the window?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've full on turned around at this point, and I'm
Okay.
just walking to the window.
Okay, so you navigate through all these people and you get to the window. Do you push it open?
Yeah.
All right, you push it open and you're going to climb out?
I just step out and walk away.
Okay, gotcha. You step out of the window and you get into the alleyway and Fee, you see Nez fucking out the window, and then he watches the Inquisitor, looks behind him and snaps his fingers, and you see the armored individual nod and then step out the door.
Oh, he must have just really got so overwhelmed. That poor guy. He's just so
Just
nervous.
leave outside of windows
It
when he's
is
nervous.
okay. Some people cannot hold their drink, and that is perfectly fine.
Oh, so can you hold your drink then?
I'm holding this one right now, and he lifts it. I would like to thank him, though, for the suggestion.
Oh, of course.
Tell me, where have you traveled from?
Oh, we've been kind of all over. Think of a place and we've pretty much been there. I sell things now and then, so I'm a merchant. So, we're just kind of going around selling some stuff.
Excellent. What do you sell?
Lots of stuff. And actually, you mentioned that you can hold your liquor. I do have some liquors, and there's one. It takes a tough person to be able to fight that. I like to actually mix it with this drink. So
Give me a deception roll.
Oh my god. Can it be at advantage with the charming aura?
Oh yes, shit. Yeah, I forgot you cast that. What is what does that allow you to have advantage?
It was one that she made, and so basically it gives extreme confidence.
Oh yes, that thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I will allow you to add a +5.
I like that your
Okay.
description says potentially a placebo.
Yeah. Now I remember which one that is. Yeah.
Like all of them. Okay.
That's
so
why I'm giving you a +5.
Lot
What
of
would
that going
that be,
around
like
today.
10?
10. Okay.
Is that, what was it before? I didn't see it. It went away.
It was 5.
Was it 5?
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, then it would be 10.
Okay. He looks.
Oh, that's quite all right. I don't need any, perhaps illegal substances mixed in, but I do appreciate it, and I'll ignore that.
Oh, sure. It's not illegal. I do that all the time. It's just this one, I think it tastes so good, and I don't know, whenever people say they're a strong drinker, I just like to put them to the test, But I get it if you want to take it slow, not for everyone.
This is more of my vibe at the moment.
Okay, that's fair.
He holds up the drink.
So, you said your name was Fee.
Yeah,
Fee. Well, it is wonderful to meet you, Fee.
and you as well. I am so sorry about my friend. The crowd. We've just kind of been on boat and with a smaller crew for so long. So, yeah, it just being in this large room, I didn't know exactly how he'd react.
That is perfectly likely.
And he kind of fixes his deep icy blue eyes on you.
Sophie, where are the rest of your friends?
I think they were just they saw a cool fish and went on an adventure with that.
A cool fish.
Yeah.
Interesting. I have met many fish in my day. I've captured some.
I know. Us too. We've been all around, but yeah, they just really liked this fish. I don't know. They're kind of funny.
And your friends, tell me about them.
There's, do I want to give names? Well, they're not warlocks. They won't care if they're not warlocks, right?
We're just wanted fugitives.
Oh, right. That whole thing. Well, it would be silly if I'd give 2 fake names. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud, but not in character.
TikTok.
I know. Yeah, they're both, one's this tall guy and the shorter one. They're kind of goofy. You've probably seen them around, probably.
I don't believe I have. It describes very, very broad spectrum.
Oh.
But that's neither here nor there. Thank you so much for sitting and chatting with me.
Of course. And, if you change your mind about the drink, just let me know, because it's really good.
Yes. One last thing.
Sure.
That amulet around your neck. What is the significance of that?
And we're going to switch to Billy. Sorry, Nezrah. Nezrah, you're in this alleyway.
You're getting chased by the Inquisition.
You have no idea that this guy has been sent after you. You might be able to assume if there's something, but
Sure.
Right in front of you, alleyway goes left, alleyway goes right. The way to the right goes back to the main road. The way to the left looks like it leads to that kind of back road that kind of lines the the tree line essentially and the beach.
That's the one we're going.
Okay, you head left. Give me, what's your passive perception, I guess?
Passive perception is 12.
Yeah, you can hear off in the distance heavy booted, armored footfalls walking at a casual pace.
How tall are the buildings?
Most of these are like 1 to 2 story. So yeah, the around you it's about 2 stories with brightly colored roofs.
Can you give me a feet?
Oh, sorry.
Measurement, please.
Let's say 60 feet.
60 feet. Okay.
That sounds right.
Do any of them have like stairwells or scaffolding? Maybe.
No, you do see some windows along the first level and the second level, but there's no like escape
Okay.
stairs or anything. It's a straight shot to that back road.
Straight shot to the back road. I get to the back road.
If that's what you're gonna do, get to the back road. Yeah, you get there pretty fast.
Okay. And the building adjacent to the Golden Cusp.
Mm-hmm.
How tall is that?
Adjacent to? It's like one solid building. The tavern itself was, so it's like it sits on one side.
There's no buildings adjacent to the Golden Cusp.
Just on the other side. So you're looking at.
So like the main street, and there's just one bar on this side, and everything else is on the other side of the street.
Okay, let me draw this for you.
So it's like a strip mall situation, is
Sort
what you're
of.
saying?
So you're still in the beginning of the front part of the building. So pretty much anything around here, it's going to be like one building deep, and then it's like the edge of town essentially. So this is the main road, and then here's like the back road right behind it. Here's the alleyway right here. So you came out this window, so you're like right there.
And there's
if that makes sense.
No buildings next to the bar at all.
This one was on the corner, no. So there is one right here on the other side of the alleyway. What is your question?
I just want to know how tall the building next to the bar is.
So across the alleyway.
Sure.
Okay.
Is that adjacent to the bar?
I
sorry.
figured adjacent is like right next to. They're roughly the same height, roughly about 60 feet.
Is there a window on the second story of the building adjacent to the bar within 30 feet of the ground?
Yes.
I'm going to Misty step into that window.
Okay. The one right here to your right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Misty step to there.
All right.
You enter the window.
Can he see, if it's on the second floor, can he see into where he's...
Yes, it's open. Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay, so you Misty step in.
Yes, please.
All right. You are actually
in the Inquisition headquarters in Skullport.
right inside of a prison cell.
It's like the FBI, like they have all the recording equipment. They all just look up and they have headphones on. They're like, and there's the one guy that's coming back with like the burrito order. And Johnson, you had the.
So you, I need you to roll a D10 for me real fast.
You got it. 3.
Nezrah, as you Misty step in, you find yourself in an empty dining room of a very opulent, well-to-do dining room. Looks like this might be some sort of like
a
almost
dining
like
hall.
Yeah, almost, but like a wealthy person's dining room. And you can see some pictures along the wall depicting some tieflings, no one you recognize. Looks like a family of 4, 2 children, and 2 parents.
Oh, so it's a family portrait. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. All right. Interesting.
But yeah, it's
Is there
empty.
anybody in empty? Okay.
Completely empty, other than it's not set up for dinner or anything like that. You just happen to end up in this dining room, and there's a ornate wooden door, but it's not like huge or anything. This may be like almost like a penthouse apartment kind of.
Okay. Are there any like closets or anything?
Not in the dining room.
Not in the dining room. Do I hear any movement or any like maybe muffled voices outside the dining hall?
Give me a perception check.
All right. Nice. Dirty 20.
As far as you can hear, it sounds pretty empty.
Okay.
Like you can hear your breathing pretty heavy, just like your nervous breathing.
Okay.
But other than that, there's nothing. You don't hear walking, talking, shuffling, anything.
Okay. The window that I came in through,
Mm-hmm.
is it near the table?
About 5 feet away.
Okay. I'm going to take the chair at the head of the table and I'm going to drag it to the corner.
Okay.
So that I'm facing both the exit of the dining hall and the window that I came into. And I'm going to sit down and I'm going to try and reach out to my patron.
Okay. And we're going to switch back to Fee real fast.
Okay.
Fee, so yeah, he's like, so yes, tell me about that.
So, I've been around selling things, and this was something that another merchant was selling, and I thought it looked really, really cool. So, do you like it?
Go ahead and give me deception, and you can add your 5 to it.
Okay, 12.
12. He looks at it.
Yes, I do like it. It's quite curious.
Yeah, unique.
Yes.
Yeah.
It seems very unique for someone who's just traveling as a merchant to have. It seems dangerous. Perhaps your friends are quite strong.
Oh,
to help defend any ne'er-do-wells that might be interested in grabbing that. It looks very valuable.
Oh, sure. I mean, I've taken some self-defense classes.
Jeet Kune Do,
Krav Maga.
brown belt.
So they don't need to help too
I bought
much.
a big dog.
His name's Baxter.
I see, yes. Well, you seem quite capable. Will you have a drink with me?
And he points to the bartender, and the bartender like rushes over with the original drink that you had and like sets it down.
Sure, absolutely.
And while we wait for your friend to arrive, I would love to pay for your drinks for this wonderful, wonderful recommendation.
Are you sure that's so kind of you?
You have no idea how many terrible drinks I've had in this place. Ports are rarely places for sipping the finer things.
Can I roll insight to see if he's on to us?
You absolutely can roll insight.
This guy is straight up onto us.
16?
16. He's not throwing off vibes right now that he's onto you. It's confusing because there's something weird, but his line of questioning seems cursory to what you would be most afraid of.
Are all the other people still like cowering from him while Fee sits at this table just having a nonchalant conversation with him?
They're all just kind of like watching nervously.
Christ.
That's the weirdest part about this, is that they seem fucking terrified of this.
I think the weirdest part about this is Nez just left out the window.
And after a moment, the door opens back up, and the like heavily armored individual steps back in, and the Inquisitor looks at him, and you just watch just a very subtle shake of the head.
Nice.
In return, he goes,
"Oh, pity. Well, it appears your friend is the nervous sort."
He is. Oh my gosh. I swear, if he had a turtle shell, he'd just hide in it all day. But
I'm glad that you are not nervous, though.
and as he says that,
not.
he reaches out to tap your hand. I will give you a reaction if you want to do a dexterity save, or you can allow it to happen.
Dex save.
Okay.
17?
Nice. Yeah, you like move your hand out of the way.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't.
Sorry, those self-defense classes kicking in.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Now we're going to switch back to Can and Gil.
Also, don't just fucking touch people,
Yeah,
you weird
what the hell?
dickhead.
Gil, you make your way down this hallway. You find a door. It is made of wrought iron.
Oh, this is interesting. Not a
with
big
your acid
fan
fart.
of iron.
Oh, is that a satyr thing? Like a magic creature thing?
That is a fey creature thing.
Yeah.
Is there like a pull ring on it?
Yeah, there's a pull ring. Also made of wrought iron.
Get a handkerchief out.
I'm gonna put my cane in it
Okay.
and then pull it back.
Okay, yeah, it's a little heavy, but yeah, it's not locked or anything. You just are able to yank it right open, and revealing a dimly lit room inside, large size, and along all of the walls are these big glass vials, and they're bubbling with the gunky liquid. You're fairly positive.
Is there another way out of this room?
Yes, there's a doorway on the other side.
Oh. All right. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to head back the way I came and go to the rope and look up.
Okay. 1 second. So you have accepted payment for this, and now the Xanatir is like looking down at you.
Is that a hole?
No. That is a chest.
Oh, perhaps it's the vantage point that I currently have. He's a lot
Is
taller
there
than you.
anything else that you want to buy?
Perhaps. What is down there?
A whole lot of nothing, man.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I am quite intrigued.
Well, that's where we pack up all the goods at the end of the day.
So there are goods down there
Nope,
now?
everything's out on display.
Give me a deception.
I don't even know why I'm lying about this. For fun.
For practice.
Just addicted.
For practice.
18.
18.
Nice.
And he looks at you.
Are you sure? I have rarely met a merchant that didn't have a little secret stash somewhere. I would be willing to pay quite handsomely just to be able to peruse.
Look, we're low on inventory right now.
And he lifts this like bag that's as big as your head, and he shakes it, and it clinks.
Would you like to be less low on inventory?
What am I supposed to do, sell money?
That is the weirdest fucking question.
He just seems so confused by it.
What am I supposed to do with that?
You will use it to buy more inventory. I just want to peek, just a moment, see if there's nothing down there. It's more of the gamble than anything else. I'm willing to bet there's at least something down there.
There's still a rope like leading down into it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Owls eat rabbits, right?
Oh, no.
He shakes it again. Shh.
During this, I'm kind of like looking around, seeing if that rabbit guy is coming back.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
He ran away.
He had a belly.
He retired.
He had too many carrots.
12.
You don't see him anywhere.
Going once, going twice.
I don't know what you're gonna do in an empty place.
That's up to me to decide, isn't it? You
Well,
just have to accept this large sack of glimmering coinage.
Shh, 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 shh. He shakes it some more.
A one, a two.
No? Okay.
And he ties on.
You're a tough customer for a merchant. Okay. Well,
Repeatedly has said not a merchant.
well, whatever you are, I will perhaps see you later when your stock is more appropriately aligned with the ground. But if you want to reconsider doing business with me, you can find me at my ship. Trust me. And he winks at you. You'll know which one.
How?
Gil, you reach the rope and you look up. You can't see anything up there because you just see sky, but you hear this voice of somebody talking to Can.
Does he sound familiar?
No.
Okay.
Nobody knows who this guy is.
I was about to say something out loud, but when I heard talking, I'm going to keep it quiet.
You just hear, it sounds to you, you can do insight to see if you can figure out exactly what's going on.
Did I hear the money?
That is an excellent question.
21.
You hear him mention the coins, and then you hear the shh, and you know that he's trying to make some sort of transaction. With the 21, he's interested in coming down in here, you can tell, based on just context clues and everything else. And
Hey, man, if you want to come down, we're doing tours and stuff.
Is that what we're doing now?
and he his body expands a bit, and his eyes go wide.
well, tours. I would pay double for a tour.
Double and a half.
Give me persuasion.
Double and a half. Oh my god.
16.
Double and a quarter.
Okay.
Yes. he like fist pumps in the air. Yes. And he takes another sack off of his side and then reaches into the third satchel that's hanging off of him, and you just hear him like grab a handful of coins, and he opens one and shoves it in there, and then he like twists the tops of the sacks together and offers the 2 sacks to you.
I take them.
Excellent, excellent. All right, well, I suppose I will be going
Down there. And he like kind of flutters his arms out and just hops up in the air and down into the hole. Gil, you see the shadow blocking off the hole and then come right down on top of you.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Fancy Pants, Mr. Fancy Birdman. Nice to see you today. My name is Frank, and I run this tour. It is a star tour of the city of Skullport. And
as you're talking, he just kind of like walks past you and like starts looking around.
Oh,
yeah, this is our grand
wonderful.
foyer. You can see a lot of cobblestone finish. It is like a just a nice hangout room. That's what this is.
Excellent hangout room. Well, what secrets does it hold?
And he walks over to one of the walls and he like puts his eye very close and then taps on the wall.
Oh, it seems like stone, but I'll find your hidden treasures.
And he like starts like almost scurrying along.
I'm going to eye his outfit and what he's carrying and stuff.
And I know I'm not there, but can I ask, does he have both his eyes?
He does.
Okay.
Like, I can tell he's wearing fancy clothes.
Yeah,
and stuff.
he seems like a seafaring sort.
Okay, and does he have any valuables? Like,
oh yes,
like okay,
he's got like he's dripping with all the trappings of wealth.
So you have the scent of a seafarer.
Oh, yes. And he's almost like half paying attention to you, which is something you're not used to, especially in this form. And he just like looks around. Yes, I've spent a great many years on the sea. Perhaps you've heard of me, the Prince of the Open Seas?
Oh, yes. I hear you have a very fancy longboat.
Why, yes, I do have a very fancy longboat.
Is it docked here in Skullport?
It is docked here in Skullport.
Very cool, very cool. Well, you want to see the secret drink room where we make these tasty drinks?
He wheels on you.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
I did pay double and a quarter.
Well, at the quarter amount, it means you get a free sample of our tasty drinks.
Well, lead the way, sir.
I lead him to the gunky room.
Can, what are you doing after you watch this Owlin like leap in?
I peek into the bag to see what he paid me with.
As you open the bag, you see that it is a bunch of glittering, bloody teeth. Sharp fangs.
Ooh.
Some of these teeth are like gold teeth, like maybe you've seen with Gil. Some of them are bone, some of them are fangs. Like it's just a bunch of teeth.
Ugh.
Way too many teeth.
This owl's hardcore.
Holy shit, dude.
This is like going through my mom's old cabinet.
Keeping your baby teeth.
4
Oh.
child mouths full of teeth.
Oh, your actual mouth.
Preserved.
And that is very unsettling, I imagine.
Because Can is not Michaela, and that would be
Oh,
not
yes,
normal.
Can's mother does not save teeth.
Fee, you're still
Man.
sitting there at the table, and the Inquisitor is like looking around.
It's weird how this room reacts to me, don't you think?
Yeah, what is that about?
Well, it's probably because I am not from around here. I am part of an organization based out of, well, many places. But I came here from Dragonwater, and I think that they just may not like the cut of my jib around these parts.
Yeah, I mean, I see about everything, so
So
live in a
you
great
see
community.
everything, yes? Do you recognize anything about my appearance that might give away who or what my organization might be?
Yeah, it looks like you're a prime cut of jib.
Yeah,
You got some prime jib there.
I mean, you're involved with the people who, if I said kind of keep things in order, that's basically what they think they're doing, right?
You can say however you think.
Oh, I mean, I've seen your kind about like this whole garb and everything. You just like to keep places in order, right?
I love the way that you so eloquently put that. Yes, it's very, very interesting. I've met a wide variety of people. People always react in varied ways, but I do find one constant across the board. Do you know what that is?
What?
Typically, those people that have something to hide don't run. They tend to act as though they are not frightened of my presence at all.
And he levels his gaze at you. Nezrah, you're trying to contact your patron.
Thanks for leaving me.
What do you?
What the fuck are you doing? That's on you.
What are you
I
saying?
thought they were gonna chase after us.
To try to contact your.
So I just like plop down in the corner, in the chair, and I'm just.
Are they who I think they are? Are they with the Inquisition?
I want you to give me a persuasion roll right now.
5.
All you hear in return is,
Well, yes and no. But I'm going to tell you right now, good job getting out of there, because it's about to get very bad for your friend at the table.
and that's where we end for the night.
So I'm just imagining this owl dude as like a mix between Gilderoy Lockhart, Stede Bonnet, and the villain from Rockadoodle.
All right, yeah, that's pretty.
But with like a head that opens up and is like some kind of Cronenberg thing.
I'm picturing
The
I
Westworld
didn't use my inspo.
robots' heads.
Oh,
I'm picturing, what is his
Neither
name
did I.
from The Boys? The America guy. What is he? What's his name?
Homelander?
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking of Homelander from The Boys. Like,
for the owl.
no, sorry, for the Inquisition guy. Sorry, I was confused. I thought we were talking about
Yeah, sure. Imagine older with a like kind of a Mephistopheles
Sure.
look to him.
Okay.
He's got like salt and
imagining
pepper
him
hair.
as a mix between Jeremy Irons from Die Hard 3 and Hans Landa from Inglourious Bastards.
Gotcha. No, that's all great. Well, now it's time for tonight's MVPC. The
Nervous
most valuable-
diarrhea.
The most valuable player character. I want to know which of you deserves an additional 1d10 of DM inspiration. Now, for those of you listening at home and for those of you at the table, Nezrah is 1, Gil is 2, Fee is 3, and Can is 4. On the count of 3, I'll have you guys hold up the number of fingers corresponding to the person you believe deserves to be MVPC. Now, I will give you a moment to decide, and then we will vote. Everybody ready? All right. 1, 2, 3, vote. Oh my goodness.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that is 1 vote for Nez, 1 vote for Gil, 1 vote for Fee, and 1 vote for Can. All right, keep them up because I won't remember who's who. Okay, well, let's just go around in clockwise fashion. And holy shit, you guys did it in the exact order as well. 1, 2, 3, 4 in clockwise fashion.
That's weird.
So everybody just
That is
voted the person to
wild.
their left.
Nice.
Let's start with Nez. Why did you vote for Gil? No, I don't need to hold him up anymore because now I remember.
Just following the path of Gil.
Follow his nose.
yeah, just fucking wants to know all the secrets, wants to fucking stick his nose in shit and get into trouble, and
cause some criminal mischief.
yeah, it's fun. It's so much fun.
Excellent. Gildebrand, why did you vote for Fee?
I think it was interesting that she was about to just completely lose it, but then maintained composure and was at least relatively talking her way through that situation without realizing the weight of the situation, but still, yeah. And then,
I mean, she knew it just.
well, I just mean, like not real. I don't know what I mean.
You know,
But then moving your hand out of the way and stuff was cool too.
You
when he
know
was
how
trying to
cool it
touch
was when you just offered up all of our information to the guy that's hunting us.
I mean,
said
she
we have
didn't
a tall friend and a
She
short
wasn't as
friend.
obvious as Gil was when Gil was perfectly explaining everyone.
Very nice. Fee, why'd you vote for Can?
I loved her as a merchant here. That was just fantastic. Just all
What
of
am I
it.
supposed to do? Sell money?
Exactly.
What a great line.
And that's how the stock market was born.
Yes.
And Can, why'd you vote for Nez?
Good on him for getting the hell out of there. And I love
When the going gets tough, you fuck off and cast Misty Step.
Hell yeah.
I love like anytime in stories when someone is like on the run and they slip in somewhere and then it turns into like, what is this place that I'm in?
Yeah, whoops.
I like that.
Nice. Well, that means tonight's MVPCs are Nezrah, Kaziel, Gildebrand, Molani, Ophelia, Midori, and Kanak, Anga.
Yeah.
All of you take a D6 of DM inspiration for the next session. Don't
Hell yeah.
forget.
Oh, I won't. Ugh.
Excellent. All right. Well, that is it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. Thanks to Adrian Von Ziegler for that beautiful background music. Thanks to all of you listeners. Check out our Patreon. Check out our Discord. It's in the description of the episode. If you want to click that link, it'll send you right there. That's how the internet works, folks. Consider leaving us a review. Consider leaving us a 5-star review. Check out our merch. Also, why don't you follow us on Duolingo?
What?
I need the high fives.
It was a joke. We were talking last night about the
but
most
seriously.
the most bizarre way that you could build a following, and it would be having people like thousands of followers on Duolingo.
Follow us on MyFitnessPal.
See what route we're up to. Come track our location.
Seamus for eating too much.
But yeah, that was a real quick run through, but you guys know the drill. If you don't, check out the links in the episode description wherever you're listening to this or watching the static image on YouTube, because it will take you everywhere you want to go. Other than that, that is it for tonight, folks. See you next week. I am your host and DM, Seth, and this is the D20 Syndicate podcast, where we go on adventures so you don't have to. Goodbye.
Later.
Bye.
Rockadoo.
So we found out something
What did we find out?
last time the kids were here.
What?
Oh, I thought
What did we find out?
Lindsay's pregnant. I was like, what?
No,
I'm
not.
Grace is a juggalo.
I always got those vibes.
She just
Your
out of
vibes
the
were
blue
correct.
was like, "Can you play something song?" And I was like, "Oh, by this person." She was like, "No, by ICP." And I was like, "Oh no."
Well, she might not. Is she? Did she officially say she was a juggalo, or is she just
Into
dipping her
ICP.
toe? Because I had an ICP phase when I was like 12,
Dipping
13,
her
14.
juggle toe in. No, well, I mean, so
You're
she
gonna be
didn't
a
say
great dad of a juggalo.
When I
I'll
said,
tell you
"Oh
that
my
much.
God, you're a juggalo," she laughed. She didn't say no. Also, on the way back home, we rotate like songs and stuff. Like they get to choose. She played
kept
2 in a row.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, I was
And
like, "Oh shit!" What?
I immediately.
Which songs were they though? Because that can be very telling of the future.
Oh my God, I can't remember what they were called, but one
There was one where he was pretty graphic about murdering a family. So
It was like. It was Chop Chop Slide.
Oh.
It was like the Cha Cha Slide, but you're like killing people with axes.
All right.
Yeah. And it was like 7 minutes long. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh my
Yeah, it
God,
was
this is
pretty
so
long.
long.
All their songs are
we also
super
had Ori
graphic,
in the back seat. I was like,
kind of funny, and
Oh,
very long.
Ori's fine.
yes,
I'm not worried
Is
about the
Ori a
content.
juggalo too? That would be
We'll find
adorable.
out.
Paint a little clown face on him.
Yeah, once Tomas told me he's like, did you know Grace is a juggalo? Oh, yeah, because I had to go in somewhere and then I came back out and he said, did you know Grace is a juggalo? I was like, did you tell Mika?
She takes out a kit. I've been waiting for this day.
Finally. I never got into him.
Me neither.
No.
But I just find the Juggalo community very fun.
Of
Interesting.
Course.
Yeah.
Amusing.
Yeah.
I wonder if Grace would put on the face paint.
Probably.
Go that far.
One of my early
Probably.
girlfriends had an ICP phase.
What? Face paint and all?
No.
Okay.
That's the thing. It's like she would listen to it, and for some reason, that song sticks out from ones that she would listen to.
Several people in 8th grade.
Oh, I was going to say, our alternative high school was like Juggalo Central. We had so many people with Hatchet Man tattoos.
Even the teachers.
Pretty sure it was just actually like a training ground.
It's like their Hail Hydra. They just lift up their sleeve a little bit, and they got the hatchet.
a little bit.
Yeah. What a bunch of trashy people.
In the military, I did not realize that I had infiltrated a group of juggalos because everyone was in uniform.
They saw the face
But I watched them all discover that they were all juggalos, and that was when it opened my eyes, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Clown
Wait, they all
camouflage.
discovered. How did that happen?
They were all
showing
knitting
tattoos.
hatchet men scarves.
They all showed the tattoos.
Well, one person was showing their tattoos, and then other people were like,
is
oh
like
my
Hydra."
god. Whoa. You're into ICP, me too.
Anyway, that was the first time I saw a circle jerk in person.
Circle jerk in person is a fun text phrase there.
Yeah.
Circle jerk in person. Circle jerk in person. Say circle jerk in person 5 times
That is
fast.
a lot of times to say circle jerk.
Circle jerk in person. Circle jerk in person. Circle jerk in person. Circle
It
jerk
could
in
also
person.
be like
Circle jerk in
a
person.
circle jerk in person.
That's how I was kind of taking it.
I'm a circle jerk in person.
I'm a circle jerk in person. Circle jerk in person.
I imagine it's like a human centipede, but it's like a.
You have been saying human centipede way too much lately, Billy.
You are banned from the term human centipede.
Like 2 episodes at least, and across weeks. Like it was the last episode of the previous session before, and then the first one of this last one before.
Let Billy live.
That's a lot of human centipede.
Look, Billy,
all I'm saying is
maybe it's the same human centipede that he's talking about.
Anyway, it's like that, but it's a circle of people,
Billy.
and they actually roll around.
Wait, what?
Humans
Okay.
and leave
So
it
it's a circle jerk,
alone.
but then you take the circle jerk, and they're all connected, and you put it up on its side, and you wheel them around like
I
a
see
wheel.
what you're saying.
I don't see what
Are
you're
you
saying.
inventing?
And are they connected? How are
perpetual
they
motion
connected
machine?
in the
Makes me
first place?
upset.
Because it's a circle jerk.
Yeah, physics aren't real here. They're connected.
They're making it like a
Hand to
pinwheel.
But they, okay, all right.
And then they're in the circle, and then you just tip the circle up on its
scientists
side.
don't
and roll it.
don't try to understand it with
Just
your
picture turning it
simpleton
over and then
brain.
I'm all falling, like just
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah. I mean, once they get
No,
to
they
the bottom of the
start
hill. Yeah. Once they get to the bottom of the hill, they fall.
Oh, so you're turning them and then rolling them.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. I see the image now.
Now I want to make like a Sonic game.
Wow.
But it's a circle jerk.
So I found out Megan Trainor and, the kid from Spy Kids that she married, apparently they have toilets that they, constructed to be right by each
I
other.
hate it.
Yeah, so they pee at the same time often. And they pooped at the same time 2 times, they said. I'm glad Seth's not here for that
He
one.
would die.
He would die.
There were toilets like that at this bar that I used to go to.
Yeah.
During college.
There's a lot of college bar toilets that do that.
It was only the women's bathroom, and I was like, this is genius.
Yep.
Because we're always coming in here together, and we always have to pee like crazy.
And you don't care, especially when you're drinking. It's like, hi, you're still here. Maybe they do that so you're not scared.
So you're saying it's more advantageous to have them right next to each other with no partition or anything?
When you're drunk and in college, yes.
Yeah.
Why?
At home, no. we
mean-
are a closed door family.
Right.
Why would they poop by each
I
other?
close the door when I'm alone.
I feel like that's some weird kind of flex.
It's gotta be.
I don't know.
I
'Cause
would
why would
be-
you do that? That'd be so upsetting.
It's way worse than a dude's bathroom with that. I mean, I don't know why they put them so close together
We gotta
anyway.
start. We gotta
fighting.
stop talking.
Yeah,
Or are
but
we talking about public restrooms?
bar
Oh.
urinals.
Fuck. It's the stupidest
Like,
shit.
you want a fucking partition there because
Yeah.
everyone's like, whoa, my floppy penis is shooting piss everywhere.
Floppy dick, floppy
Yeah.
dick.
Yeah. It's everywhere. It's
Uncontrollable
it's
fire hose.
Amazing. Amazing how much piss.
If this were an edited video, we'd edit in the clip from the Little Rascals movie from the 90s where one of them is trying to turn on the fire hose and is getting flung around.
I wanted to be Mary Kate and Ashley with Billy. It Takes Two era.
That would be hilarious. I'd have to get a wig.
Is that like bucket hat white overalls situation
No.
with like a tie-dye shirt?
No, it's
no.
overalls. Well, one of them's in overalls and a t-shirt.
which one? So It Takes Two is basically The Prince and the Pauper, but with Mary Kate and Ashley in the 90s. Would you be rich twin or poor twin? Porpin.
Porpin.
I'm a porpin. Pinwin.
Pinwin.
Porpin Dingleroot saved many lives in the War of the Wolves.
I'd probably go as the... Shit, I want to go as the poor one pretending to be the rich one when she plays the piano.
And now,
There's a specific dress.
for your enjoyment, a selection from Choppin'.
Or the rich one, like, eating a fucking sloppy Joe for the first time.
Just all over.
Like,
Yeah.
has she never... Like, it's
Never
not
had
hard
a
to
hamburger?
figure it out.
Yeah, come on. You never had an hamburger?
And Belgao.
I've never seen food before.
hamburger.
Hamburger.
Hamburger.